Hey Pisces, so as you know, my name is Keontae Ashe, and this is Blue Over Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be your mid-monthly as well as Hidden Truth, okay? So I'm going to merge the two for the time being. So let us see whatever Spirit wants to make you aware of, whatever needs to be brought to your attention, etc., is going to come up during this video. If you have not already, my love, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you back. Let us go ahead and get started, starting with the Moonology deck. I hope you guys are ready for both that new moon as well as, look at this, retrograde that's coming up in Pisces, okay? So, this is going to be interesting already. I feel the energies of the cards already. Alright, anytime I start rotating my left shoulder, you guys know it's some intense energies. I'm just giving you a cheat sheet to how this goes down, okay? So let us see, messages for Pisces. Spirit, what messages do we have for Pisces at this time? Messages for my Pisces, Spirit. Ooh, Spirit, what messages do we have? Alright, we have your hard work is paying off and communication is key. Pisces, there is something that you have not said that you need to say. There is something you are not getting off of your chest, okay? I feel like with this Gemini energy, you're playing two faces, or right now you're having two faces. One version of you is happy, has faith in that everything is going to be okay. This other part of you is doubtful, is hesitant, is, you know, all of, I guess you would say, the negative emotions, right? But I guess that's duality and that's balance. So it's not really a bad thing here. As it says, communication is key. I just honestly feel that with these two combinations of cards, you have been working towards a goal or towards accomplishing something, and you're doubting that it's going to happen, but in the back of your mind, you're praying at the same time that it does, okay? So that's the energy that I'm getting just off of those two cards already. Let us see where Spirit is taking this. Be bold and make the first move. Some of you are realizing that a situation is not necessarily for you anymore, but you keep yourself attached to this situation. Now, regardless of what this is, okay, it's something you recognize, but you haven't busted a move on. And this could be that communication, okay? You're not saying what it is that you really want to say, all right? And it says expect powerful change. I feel like once you do say what it is you need to say, you do take that first step, you realize that that is your hard work, you will see what you're putting in the work for, okay? Okay, underneath we have take time to breathe out. So I'm taking that as Spirit doesn't want you to have to rush and make a decision. Pause. Don't feel like you have to do something right now, okay? If you're not quite sure which way to go or which decision to make, pause until you get the answer, okay? But I feel like you should have faith. You shouldn't be doubting Spirit, okay? So just hold faith. Messages for Pisces. Messages we have for Pisces, and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. It does not matter what house you have it in, etc. This is for you, okay? So messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Okay, and one more. What messages do we have for Pisces? All right. Eight of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups upright. Two of Wands in reverse. Chariot in the upright. Three of Swords in the upright. Okay, underneath we have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, some of you are waiting on something to come through and you're just not sure if that thing is going to actually happen. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, this is plans that were supposed to go smoothly not going as smoothly. This is something that was supposed to move quickly now being stagnant. This is a lack of movement even, okay? Maybe something that you wanted to happen is not happening, or you're, like I said, fearful that it's not going to happen. The challenge for you is what's happened in your past, okay? Because of certain things that have gone on in your past, it's really hard for you to realize that you're no longer there. You're now in something completely different and you're moving forward, okay? You're being guided though to make a decision to not be indecisive about what it is that you want to do. But like I said, if you don't know what that is right now, then kind of pause. Either way, I feel like you're going to be moving towards something that's beneficial for you, or this could involve a Cancer, a Taurus, or even involve a vehicle of some sort, okay? But I feel like some of you were thinking about moving, okay, and it's not looking like that move is going to happen the way you wanted it to, or it's not going to happen in the time that you wanted it to, or something like that, okay? So with the outcome here being the Three of Swords, that's what it's about. Seven of Pentacles is about making investments. With this being in reverse, like I said, some of you are just feeling like you're not going to have what I call enough time to see this thing happen the way you would like it to. All right, but here's the thing, it's all about divine timing. You guys are thinking that, hey, here I am manifesting it, and I'm working towards it, but I feel like no matter how hard I work, I keep getting knocked down, or I keep getting deceived, or something keeps happening that throws your plans off, that makes you feel like you've been investing your time and your energy into the wrong things, okay? Or doubtful, like I said, that this thing is going to come to pass. With the Knight of Wands here in reverse, like I said, if you don't know what decision to make, Spirit is saying don't move until you know what you want to move and do, okay? Because ultimately it could involve work for some of you. It could involve working in a group with other people, or this can just involve, like I said, you just not knowing if it's time to bust a certain move yet, okay, when it comes to what you want to do. All right. Yeah, but either way, ultimately, once you make your mind up and you decide what you want to do, then you're going to be able to move to calmer times. Until then, everything's going to be all over the place. And I feel like that's the truth that some of you are trying to avoid. I also feel like some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, okay, or another water sign. So yeah, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sag, or another water sign, such as yourself, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, okay? But either way, you guys are not really sleeping a lot. You're up thinking about whatever this is, really trying to figure out if you're investing yourself wisely. A lot of you are also thinking about work. Some of you may want to leave that job, but that is the job that you have, so you're just at that job. There's so many different things that are coming up, okay? But let's go ahead and look into it just a little bit more. All right, let's see what the archangels have to say. What was that? A pen or something? Let's see. Okay, what is this, Spirit? We have the Two of Ariel. Yeah, some of you feel like you're doing everything that you possibly can right now to keep your life on track or to keep your life balanced, okay? This is about literally trying to keep your home intact, trying to keep your love life intact, trying to, you know, tend to your friendships, trying to make sure your job is okay. Like, this is doing a lot all at once, Pisces. But it says it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once. But like it says, making work fun. Make sure that you're not allowing these things to feel mundane and boring, okay? We also have Queen of Gabriel here, so Queen of Hustle, okay? So, like I said, once you decide what it is that you want to do, go ahead and do it, all right? I feel like Spirit is allowing you to make that decision on your own. So, if you want to stay where you are, stay put. If you want to go ahead and leave and do something that you truly are passionate about, then do that. But Spirit is literally giving you that choice. It says you can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Some of you are just simply missing that faith, or just simply missing that confidence, or simply missing whatever it is, that initiative to go ahead and follow through with what you want to follow through with. I mean, everything comes with, you know, battles, and everything comes with, you know, tests and trials and tribulations and whatever you want to call it. But, you know, no company just started on its own. So if some of you are out there and you want to start a business, start a business. All right, some of you are thinking about your bills and this and that and the other, and I mean, that's great. But if your situation is not the greatest right now, what's the difference? I mean, you can actually try to make it better for yourself. Do something that you know is going to be fruitful for yourself, because, well, it's something you love to do. And you know it's something you can't get fired from because, well, you the boss. So maybe this is where, you know, some of your heads is right now, especially with the Queen of Wands being my Queen of Hustle. It's my Queen of Hustle card. She's an entrepreneur. Okay. So then we have the Queen of Coins. Exactly. So your money will be straight up intact, period, point blank. And you will be making your money stretch the way you want it to, okay? But some of you are afraid of letting whatever this is close. It could be because you've been at this place for a while. It could be because you've been with this person for a while. But some of you are afraid of walking away and giving yourself a new beginning, even though that's the decision that makes sense, right? But it says nurture yourself and those you love. So if that's what would be nurturing yourself and those you love, make that decision, right? But it says the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Okay, this is also Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So if you know any Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorns, maybe they've been giving you this practical and wise advice, right? Maybe they've been telling you these things, but you're just not sure. So then we have justice. Karmic justice is yours to have, and we also have wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups here. So it says fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor, don't give up. It says make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. I also feel here that some of you, like I said, are just afraid because you're not sure of taking that step or what's going to happen. But I feel like for a lot of you ladies that are out there, all right, if you're married, then you and your spouse are going to actually go into business together, okay? Once you do make that decision to choose you, your happiness, your family, your well-being, etc., both of you guys will be matching each other. We have the King of Gabriel, the Queen of Gabriel. We also have the King of Ariel and the Queen of Ariel. And then you have that Ace of Cups. So you definitely get your emotional fulfillment within each other once you make that decision. For those of you who are not married, this is you attracting that person to yourself, okay? And for those of you who are not interested in marriage, well, that's not your message. But marriage came through, okay? Peace and hair grease.